and the beat drops, 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 and the beat drops. Hey, 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 hey.
Listen, if y'all don't want to party with Kelly every week, I don't know what's wrong with you. Because Kelly be over here just getting it. I'm just saying.
Girl, right? This is like it's like a whole summer vibe. It's like, oh, I see rosé, I see a sunrise, I see some patios. What?
Yes.
I see us out there on those streets, just living our best lives.
Listen, put that out there. Living our best life. I'm all about it. Let's do it. But if you're gonna live your best life, make sure you can afford it. I'm gonna tell you why in a moment when we do this first clip. But before we get into the craziness, we are going to go ahead and introduce ourselves to the people watching and on the radio.
Yes, everyone. I'm hoping everyone's having a good night, day, whenever you are listening to this. My name is Garcia. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on this deep, dark internet. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out our replays on internet radio Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That is every Saturday. And of course, we tape live here on IG and YouTube Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to follow and subscribe to all of our socials. Not Your Typical Girl Talk. Yes, Telly, girlfriend.
Girl, I am here fighting this cold, so if I sound like a dude, I apologize. Hey y'all, it's your girl Telly. I am here in these interesting internet streets. I am also a proud member of the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. Listen, yeah, ooh, this world, I'm praying, guys. I'm praying hard for this planet. I'm praying that eventually God will step in. But yeah, I think even at this point, I think that even Jesus is like, nah, y'all on your own. Anyway, Sheba girl, tell them who you are, child.
I'm praying, guys. I'm praying hard for this planet.
Sheba?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Oh.
Even at this point, I think that even Jesus is like, nah, y'all on your own.
Sheba!
Whenever I join, listen, the internet does not want me to be great. I don't know why.
What's happening?
It literally kicks me out and keeps you guys in. It is the weirdest thing. I do not know what. Like, it literally kicks me out and whatever. But you know what? Listen, the devil is behind you, Satan, because
In the name of Jesus Christ.
we gonna
Move
do
on,
what we do.
Satan.
So I am Sheba, they call me Sheba. I am the final member of the crew, and I am about to bring you these ridiculous stories for the week. And Lord have His mercy. Please choose your friends wisely may be the theme of this week's show. And we are going to start with this first one here. And again, I'm gonna turn it up. Now, when we play it, we're then going to explain what was happening behind this whole thing. And so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Did you just get kicked out again?
What the heck? What's going on? Oh, IG, you're really playing games tonight. So rude. You know what? Maybe it's just going to be YouTube then that's going to reign supreme because.
You're really playing games tonight.
What is happening?
I don't know if someone is recording me. It literally keeps flagging something saying I'm being recorded. And then it kicks me out of the live. We're good. YouTube, we're still great over here, but for whatever reason, it's like saying that I'm being recorded and then it kicks me out. It is the weird. I have no idea what's happening. But we're gonna make it great, people on the radio. We're gonna make it great, people watching live. And for the sake of it, let me just rewind this video and get to it. Okay, here we go. So I know that was a lot explaining, and trust me, it was for us as well. So we're going to give you the background if you're listening. So there was a birthday dinner, and a group of friends came together to have dinner. At the end of the night, the expectation was that they were all going to split the bill. Problem number one, the bill for, was it ladies, 9 people? The bill for 9 people was $4,600. And this is without gratuity. And anyone who's ever been, as us ladies have been to a nice restaurant, knows that they're going to add 18% for gratuity that is split. So now there are people who ordered like calamari, a salad, and a glass of wine or two, who's now responsible for the meals of people who are ordering tomahawk steaks and lamb. So now, generally the rule is when you go to a restaurant, the birthday person does not pay. So that is agreed upon. However, you also do not go to a birthday dinner and expect other people to pay for large meals that you are eating. That makes no sense. You also do not go to a birthday dinner when you do not have the budget for that particular restaurant. Ladies, I'm not paying. I am not paying $600. I'm not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Right.
not.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this, and I don't know. Now, we all like nice things. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
the Not Your Typical Girl Talk girls. We be
in the streets.
well, yeah, we and we like nice things.
Yup.
We like nice experiences, and we
Absolutely.
will pay. However, we are accountable for what we, if we're going to the spa and I'm getting the extra special facial,
Right.
I am not expecting my friends to pay for that. I'm going to pay for it, especially if it's not my birthday or something.
Right.
I'm going to pay for it. I know how much it is. I went to the spa. It's my responsibility.
Mhm.
The issue here is that you can tell in the video that this was sprung on them. This was not communicated before. They did not have a WhatsApp chat going on saying, yo, tonight's dinner is going to be at what restaurant? Okay, I see the average meal there is like $200. I have $200, y'all. So I don't know if there's a planned menu, but this is my budget, so this is what I'm ordering. And yeah, I can throw in an extra 50 for the birthday person, or I will bring a gift, because sometimes people come with gifts, right? And I could see that there were some gifts on the table. So some people look like they shelled out even more than the dinner and actually bought like a gift with them as well. And if this is in Atlanta or something, we know how Atlanta people like to gift. So they probably added an extra 200 just for a gift at the least. My thing is, and this is my thing, especially as Black, us screaming in the restaurant about who's going to pay and what, that's embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. In front of the white people.
In front of
the white
The
people.
others.
They saw everything.
They saw it all.
Exactly.
Minute for minute.
That's too much.
Insane.
That's too much.
It's too much.
Too much.
And all that had to happen here is, if you can't afford lamb, why are you ordering lamb, sis?
Okay. Because they wanted other people to pay. Here's the thing. You ladies were at my 40th birthday party.
Yes.
We were
It was
in
really nice. I enjoyed that.
a very nice restaurant in a private section of the restaurant where we had several courses and passed wine. Each person at my birthday dinner we had our private waiters, a private sommelier. We had it all. It was private. We were not in the area with other people. Each person at my birthday event walked away paying about $150.
Yeah.
For I think it was like 3 or 4 courses and passed wine.
Right.
There's no way. Again, black tie, everybody dressed up.
Yep.
There's no way. I would have felt good. Even in that situation, telling people they had to pay $600. So what did I do? I curated the experience for you. I
Right.
pre-selected wines, I
Right.
pre-selected the meals, and I sent out invitations. Even within the invitation, I had a
Right.
style guide, and I also had a here is the menu, and this should be the approximate cost. There were no surprises. You should not
Exactly.
be springing a $600 a person bill on anybody in a restaurant. I'm sorry. So
I agree with you
this would be the
100%.
last time I'm attending an event with most of these people.
Yeah, it's dry. They totally got bamboozled. This woman knew very well that she could not afford this restaurant, and she bamboozled her good friends to come and pay for her overpriced meal. Your party was great. I enjoyed it. It was very
Thank
nice,
you.
very put together. And I like that you told people what you did. Because this young lady, she clearly didn't want to do her homework.
Right.
She just said, come on, come
Right.
on.
And what I like to tell you, for instance, one of the guys in there, he was yelling, saying, I had calamari and 2 glasses of wine.
Right.
Now, if you go to, because we've been to events where the table, there's 12 people,
Right.
and everyone says, okay, everyone order 2 things,
Mhm.
and we're going to bring everything to the table with
Right,
sharing
share.
spoons, and we're all
Yeah.
going to break bread.
Right.
Then you can say to me, okay, this is what it's going to cost everyone. It's going to be $100 for each person because everyone has a right to everything on the table. The wine, steak. So it's an equal playing ground.
Right.
I get that. Then you can totally split the bill. But don't be
Correct.
telling the person with calamari and 1 glass of wine with their $25 bill that they're going to now pay an extra $500 and $70.
That's not right. That's friendship abuse.
Yeah, well, we're done with them. So do better, be better, people. If you're going to expect high class things, act in a high class manner. But
That's all. That's all. If you want high class, act high class.
That's it. And I don't see J-Lo and her girlfriends screaming at no restaurant.
No, I don't see that either. Real talk, I don't see it.
it's a no.
They fight over who pays the bill, but anyways.
Thank you. Moving on. So this
Sure.
one here is an interesting one, and it's another one for us to listen to. I'm gonna put this up here for a second. And what this says is American woman detained in Dubai after being charged with screaming in public. So again, the claim is that they've arrested her for screaming, and we're gonna listen to the story about said screaming, and then decide for yourself what your thoughts are. But we'll actually tell you what ours is. So
Daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental. Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says, resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
And so she is in jail for one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware
more.
of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
The power of them, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair.
Wow. Okay.
So
Okay.
let me just take a vote for a second. Which of us here thinks that all that woman did was scream?
We all know she didn't just
Which
scream.
of us here thinks that she did a little bit more than screaming and became belligerent? I'm gonna vote for that. That woman
I
did not
actually
look
believe she
good.
cussed some bad word.
She let those bad words rip. She went
She
off on that
cussed.
man, and she's an American black girl, and we know not all of them, but a lot of them can sometimes get emotional. She just learned she had to pay to get her stuff,
I feel that she
and
went
she
on
was
bad.
like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, she went
Yeah,
on bad.
she went.
So apparently more is coming out about the story, and it said that the rental car that she was actually in, she had gotten it into an accident.
Ooh.
So there was an accident
Uh-oh.
involved. So there is, again, just like the reports about the Carly Russell story coming out today, and again the parents going out and making statements, and now we're finding out that this young lady, who I wanted to believe, as we spoke about it, was actually kidnapped. We're finding out that my initial gut reaction that something was wrong was right, but I tried to stay away because I wanted to be supporting my ladies, and only to find out that she's a liar, and I know that this woman is a liar. Stop going into other people's countries with your uncouth behavior and expecting them to accept it. There are certain rules in certain countries, and certain cultures do not accept certain things. So, Mitch, I'm a social influencer in Dubai. Listen, I am a good titty out person. In Dubai, my titties will not be out because I'm in Dubai.
Right, because you know where you're going.
I have to go in a certain way. Why would I go into their country telling them to accept me the way I am? So you're out here, Mrs. Influencer, doing the most. I do not absolutely believe that you just went and you just,
and she just screamed a little.
You
I don't believe it
raised
either.
a little.
A little.
Yeah, I do think that there is more to this story. You know, her mom, of course, is going to believe her daughter because that's what moms do. And the daughter is not going to tell her, "Oh, mom, you know, I went on bad and I did all these things." She's not going to say that to her mother. She's 29. So she is not going to say that. I know, because 29 is
30 practically.
I know, but here's the problem. Here's the problem with, and I hate to say it, but here's the problem with Americans that travel. Go to any country. Jamaica, people talk about it all the time. Even Canadians get annoyed of Americans when they travel, because Americans will go to a place like Jamaica,
Right,
and they'll scream and yell about how they want a specific fried chicken. You know, they'll go on bad at the pool. They bring their principles and their beliefs and, oh, free to be me, to other countries where it's like, listen, there's a culture set here. In the same way that there is a culture set here in Canada, there's a culture set in America. And just because we are North America doesn't mean we're right. You know, right can look different in other countries. And in a place like Dubai, where it's a bit more liberal than, say, you know, Pakistan, it is still a country where they are reverenced to Muslim first. So certain places, you've got to cover your head. You'll notice when women go there, they usually have a scarf around their neck, so they can easily put the scarf on when they need to. You can't be out here holding hands with your boyfriend down on the street.
You can't stay in the same room as your boyfriend.
You can't even, exactly.
You have to follow the Quran.
Yeah, the Quran is the leader. The Muslim faith is the leader of that country.
Right.
So for you to scream and yell bad word, which is what I feel she did, in a country where most women can't even speak.
You know, that's the try part two. There's two things. One, anyone that goes on to say, you know, I'm an influencer, and then goes also a truck driver.
That's also an issue.
But also, she got a car accident, and she's supposed to be a truck driver. Girl, I don't want you driving my truck. Hell no. You can't even drive a car, much more a truck.
True.
Don't come near me. And secondly, there's this old saying, young people. It's old, but I want you to hang on to it. When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
It'll keep you out of jail.
It will keep you out of jail. It'll keep you alive.
We're going to leave them with that. Because it just keeps getting better. It
doesn't ever.
Listen, it's the show. Tonight's show is the show that's going to keep on giving. So here is another video, and I want ladies listen. I want you to listen to what this man has to say to you ladies. Let's go. And
All right, so house, where you calling me from, babe? I'm in Houston right now. Houston, how old are you? I'm 27. 27. What you do for a living? We do real estate. Do you have any kids yourself? Man, technically, I got 7 kids, but they don't supposed to be here. What do you mean they're not supposed to be here? Yeah, man, like, I met a few women within my lifetime, and they just decided to keep the kids, and I ain't want them. So technically, I got 7 kids, man. Actually, I don't. And you're proud of this? No, ain't nothing to be proud of. That's just how they got down back road. So you have 7 kids, and I'm assuming you don't take care of them. Oh no, of course not. And that makes sense to you. No, it makes a lot of sense. Tell me why. They don't supposed to be here. I gave an option. So I can read this mistake that we both made. Offer plan B, offer abortions, and women gonna do what they do. I can't control their body, so they decided. Why did you go for that 7 times? Why don't you switch up after the first or second time? I was an immature child at the time. You feel me? Not even a child. I was an immature young man, not giving a damn about the decisions I was making. So you have 7 kids in this world that you are making it clear that you do not raise, and you feel as though that it's okay. No, I ain't never said it was okay. This is my life.
Oh, it's his life.
Why did they cry for a father? I mean, they weren't supposed to be here, so it's just like. But they are here. Either way, they are here. As a responsible human being, you don't think whether they're supposed to be here or not, they are here. So you don't think as a man, it's still your responsibility to raise children that you help create? And I can see if it happened one time and you felt this way, but you proceeded to do it 7 times. We proceeded to make the same mistakes in life. You know what I'm saying? Eventually we learned for it. Yeah, it's not irresponsible. It's irresponsible actually. So, but I don't have no feelings towards the mistakes that I made. So they heal. They should blame their mama for being here. You feel me? And that's how I feel about it. What kind of woman are you looking for in my show? Man, I need an irresponsible woman with no morals. She don't want too much. I ain't asking for the best of a woman. I just need a woman. That's it. So you want to find an equally irresponsible woman? Does she have kids? She only can have about 3 kids. Minimum 2 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do too much. I can't deal with women that got like 3 baby daddies. I'm a hypocrite. That's the name. Like, you can't do without it, you know what I'm saying? Well, how do you feel about the people that say have definitely a lot of things to say about you? There's a lot of people that had a lot of things to say. I don't feel no way about it. You don't have your opinion. You ain't in this life. So it's like it's open for discussion. It's open for debate and criticism once I put it out there on the internet. I can't feel no type of way about the opinion that you gonna try to bestow upon me, and I'm not gonna fight it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you feel because you might know somebody or you might be a victim of a deadbeat father. I can't argue with nobody about their opinion. You feel me? Do you pay child support? Hell no. So the thing about that, man, I was dealing with women that like how I come on your show and just leave your name house. I'm not giving you like too much personal information. That's just how I am within my life. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be hard to put me on child support. You don't even know my name, where I live, no address, no real contact. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's that type of thing. What are your deal breakers in a woman?
I think he said enough because he's also charming. He's very charming.
Isn't he charming? What a guy.
Here is the thing. Here is my thing. There was no way that man presented himself any better than he just did to thousands, now hundreds of thousands of people. That man just said the children were not supposed to be there, so he gave them options to have an abortion or take the pill. He also said women are having his baby that don't even know his government name. So at what point do we take responsibility? Baby mama number 1, I can understand. Baby mama number 2, I'll give her an excuse. But baby mamas number 3 to 7, what exactly is your excuse? That man could never get into my pants. That man would never get my vagina. Okay?
How about my street?
Not even the phone number, your email, your social security, not even your car.
Here's the thing, girl. First of all, and we always talk about it, and I'm going to say the word again, discernment. A man approaches you and he is behaving in this way, and he hasn't even said anything yet about having 7 kids that he doesn't want.
Right.
I already would be like, well, first of all, sir, the way you speak and the way you are carrying yourself,
red flag.
no.
Red flag.
But then again, I've never been the girl that's the thug. Like, there's some girls that love this.
No, they love that life. They love him. They love him. I'm sure.
Save that for your rap career on the stage, sir.
See how far that takes you.
I'm not for this real life thug life thing.
I do not.
So this would never actually be a reality, I think, for any
of us.
Not your typical girl talk person here.
No.
But there are some women that see that and they're immediately ready to drop the draws.
And their baby mama numbers 1 through 7.
Meaning that the one girl, another girl, he's going to keep adding. That there's going to be more.
Yeah, there'll be more.
But one thing I will give him credit for is he's not lying. So anyone else that comes across this man and says, yes, he is it, or they have that classic, I'll have that baby that will change him.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Then it will happen, and then they'll say, oh, well, he's so toxic.
Then they'll say, he's toxic. He's toxic, but he never lied to you, baby.
Correct.
You decided to put on your delusional glasses and say, oh, well, the feeling is good, and you just run off with this man, and you have a baby for him.
I do not even date men who do not give me their government name. I do not give you my phone number. If you gave me a name that sounds fake, I will ask for your ID. And I will ask you if that's the name that your mother and father gave to you. If you say no, then that is the end of the conversation, because you're grown people. And if you're 40-odd years old, still going around using an alias to
saying your name is like Paperboy or something. Shout out to Atlanta.
We're
right.
Hilarious.
And that's another thing too. Like, I know that we are of a more mature age, so we've seen stuff, we know stuff.
My
so we know already.
21-year-old is not dating or bringing home a man who does not provide his government name, so her mother can hunt him down and find him should anything happen to Mwan Picnic.
Right. Because
your daughter has intelligence.
Right.
These women that are with this man, they don't have any intelligence.
They obviously don't, because again, they don't know his government name. And I've met women that are like this. They're like, oh, I was chatting with, Post-it. And it's like, Post-it is his name?
It's his alias.
I'm like, that's not his name.
You're okay with dating a man named Post-it? Post-it.
I'm done.
Listen, anyone that wants to date a thug, and listen, I love me some Tupac, I do. But remember, we had Thug Life
as a music,
and we all know how he ended up.
You weren't going to just go date a guy like that.
Remember that. Don't get confused.
You know what? These next ladies also have a message about the type of men that you can date. And it's a very interesting one. And let's just say they would never be my friends because I cut these hoes. But let's hear what they have to say. Here we go. We're gonna start here.
If you and your homegirl are not friends, it's okay to sleep with your boyfriend.
I agree.
It's okay to sleep with your husband because y'all not close. That's disgusting. That's horrible. It's not. It's not be friends again. At this point, no. At this point,
So are you gonna tell my business now? If me and you are friends, and you fall out, are you not gonna start telling my personal business to everybody? It's a possibility. I would do that, but I would never. It's not you have a friend, and then you introduce your friend to your man, like everybody's cool, and the friend likes your man, and then decides to not be your friend again, and then say, "Well, we're no longer friends. I can sleep with your man." No, it's trifling. It's girl.
Oh, hold on. Let me play the second part.
It's girl. That's your enemy. No, what I'm saying is she made you enemy because she wants your man. I don't care if we're enemies. I don't care if we fall out. I'm gonna respect the friendship we once had, and that's that. I'm out. I'm not getting with your man. That's trifling. Period. I don't mean. If you
So we're done. But I just want to, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, because this was the dumbest crap.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting to me that their response to her very logical that it's trifling was then, well, it's not my fault. It will be the man's fault because he's sleeping with me. That was the response as to why it's not trifling. Because according to her and her little friend in the back there, it's always the man's fault. How?
Thank you.
Coveting,
unless he raped you,
husband,
right? Unless he raped you, you are just as. You're a willing participant.
I could never do that.
You gave him consent to do the thing.
I'm not doing that.
What are we missing?
No, we're not. Okay. But maybe, I mean, the world is changing in so many different ways. Maybe this is like a new thing that people are picking up. But to me, no one should do this.
For me, okay, none of you get to sleep with Rob because we're no longer together.
Girl, it never crossed my mind.
I would never.
No.
Cut
I'm not doing that to my girlfriends. No,
I would never.
I'm not doing it.
I never have, and I never will.
No, I don't care how fine.
I think that's actually one of the biggest betrayals you could actually.
That is.
Thank you.
No, you've known your friend for years.
You don't get to slide into Rob's DM and said, "Oh, since you and Sheep are not together, we don't." No. It's a no.
Sorry,
so
no. I'm not doing that.
No.
It's
I never have.
Don't.
I don't plan to.
Yeah.
I never will.
And that's the thing. With this internet, let's not just listen to everything you hear and say, yeah, that's what we should do. Do not.
Don't do it. That's horrible, man. Come on.
We're done.
That is the biggest betrayal I think you can do to a friend.
Very.
That's not right.
Very. Like, that is. I'm thinking about it now, and my blood is boiling. So we're gonna move on because we've got more foolishness to go. Lord of mercy,
girl.
When we go into it, Garcia, talk to people.
Yes, welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness on these internets. We want to thank Radio Region, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out the replays of our show Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's every Saturday. And of course, we tape this show live on YouTube and IG. So be sure to follow us, subscribe to Not Your Typical Girl Talk. And yeah, make sure you stay connected to us because we want to stay connected with you, of course. And let's move on with the show because we do have a lot more.
Indeed, amen. Let's go. So a pastor, people have been showing a clip about a pastor being in hot water. And I'm not even going to tell you why he's in hot water. I'm just going to play the video. And I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts. So here we go. Let's play the video. To be very clear,
Mhm.
that woman that the pastor is dancing with is his wife.
Mhm.
And here is the controversy. Pastor Dextrick Hayden is facing backlash for dancing with his wife
Wow.
at his 50th birthday. His wife.
Wow.
So apparently, in the last segment, we could sleep with 7 women and have babies. We could sleep with our ex-friends,
Right.
ex-husband, ex-boyfriend. But apparently, a pastor is unable to dance with his wife in public because, according to some of the people in the comments, it is ungodly, and he is supposed to be of God, and a man of God does not act in this manner. Continue.
But he was dancing with his wife.
Okay. Yeah. And
So
to be honest with you, I'll say this. I'll
What?
say this. He is obviously not a Catholic priest
No.
because he's married.
Thank you.
So he probably goes to, like an evangelical, church.
Mhm.
A church that we would probably all go to.
Mhm.
And if that's the case, he is actually doing nothing biblically wrong. There is no scripture in the Bible that says a pastor shouldn't dance with his wife.
Yeah, I know. It
Like,
seems like there's a lot
what
of
he's
haters
doing,
in
this
his
is
church.
exactly what God would allow. God would be like, look, do it. Go out,
It's your wife.
sleep, do sex,
Your
do
wife.
whatever you want as long as it's with your wife.
With your
Yeah,
wife.
it's probably some of the older church mothers.
So I don't know
that
what
are
the issue is
probably
here.
upset.
I don't see anything that is out of line. Sure, if he was with the flavor of the week, then it would be a
that's a
different
problem.
situation. I'd be like, sir, where's your wife? But he's doing exactly what he should be doing with his wife, and they're having a good time. It's his 50th birthday. People are there dancing, probably getting free food, and they're the same ones that put this video up online and probably started the conversation. Oh, look what he's doing. Because we all know these people too, how they love to paint,
It's a
people.
rough thing for pastors' wives, and I'm glad you mentioned that because pastors' wives sometimes go through more crap than the actual pastor, and it's 99.9% jealousy. So it's dry that they had to be going through this heat just because he was dancing with his actual wife. And I'm sure if they have any children, the mother of his kids and all that jazz, just leave people alone, right? He's not killing anybody. She's not hurting anybody. They're happily married. It's his birthday. They're celebrating the night. Let them party in peace.
Yeah, they weren't doing the lambada.
They weren't naked. They weren't
No,
doing
they're fully
anything
clothed.
gutsy. Leave them alone. Like, go pray. Go pray if it's bugging you so much.
Calm
Go to
down.
the cross. Go.
You've said it all. I have nothing else. That was not because, again, he's a man of God, and it's because she was bent over. She was bent over, and she should not be bent over in public. According to some people in the comments, that should have been a private moment. And clearly, they were having a moment. Other people put it on the internet, and now people are telling you about it. That was a private moment. He wasn't doing it at church.
No. He had a private moment with
This
his wife.
was a private moment. It was his
people
birthday party where he
taped.
invited people that he likes to a party, and someone decided to videotape this and put it
up
online.
there.
And I'm sure they're the ones that started the narrative of, oh, look what he's doing.
No, this is stupid.
Because if you put the video up just plainly, who would know that he's a pastor versus just another dude?
Just leave the man alone.
So someone started the narrative.
If you're so concerned, go pray for them.
We're done. We're gonna move on because we've got 3 more stories, and this one here, I'm going to actually try to get through reading this because this is stupid. And once again, we have to shout out 6 Brown Chicks because every week on a Wednesday they put up new posts, and whenever we think it cannot get any worse, we then hear stories like this. I lost 2 toes over the 4th of July weekend after my boyfriend's little cousin put a firecracker in my shoe and it got stuck and exploded. That was horrific, but wait, there's more. His little cousin was actually his son. My boyfriend's wife sent his son to spy on us at my backyard barbecue. The boy took pics of me in the ambulance. His mother posted it and called me the hoe with no toe. My boyfriend knows his wife is vindictive, and he didn't tell me that his son was in my house. He said he didn't want me to mistreat his son, so he didn't tell me. I feel betrayed. I'm disfigured. No more open-toe shoes in my future. What to do?
I'm sorry, hoe with no toe. Somebody call Snoop Dogg right now and get some bars off on there. Where the hell is Jay-Z?
Actually, we could just write this song ourselves. We could just
Right?
type it into Chat GPT and just be like, look, let's write a hip hop gig with this. So here we go again. People asking for advice well after the fact.
Oh dear.
Sis, go ahead, Shiva, because I don't even.
Ladies, how can another man's husband be your boyfriend?
Whew.
They're not separated. They do not live in separate homes. Listen, there is legally married and there's married. There's some people who are legal. I was legally married for many years, but I had not seen my husband for all of them when we separated. And there are people who are married. This man is married, living in the house with his wife and child. That is not your man. So to start there. And secondly, how did this little boy manage to put a whole firecracker in your shoe and then it got stuck? I'm confused. You didn't see? It just, no? You didn't think to take off the shoe and
she didn't feel it.
I guess she thought she would never feel any karma for dating a married man.
Serves her right. And embrace covered toe shoes. What does she want? A parade or a violin to come out and we feel so bad for you?
Poor decision.
You play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Congratulations.
So here's the part again. I'm just gonna reread this part. My boyfriend knows his wife is vindictive, and he didn't tell me that his son was in my house. You don't think that dating a married man knowingly that the wife may try to harm you in some way?
She thought her and the wife were going to become besties.
Listen, this is not Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats with his ex-wife. This is not that. This is not that.
But Alicia Keys and they got together when they were separated, not living in the same home with the child.
Right.
There's no love here.
Like
we're not touching butties.
I'm not per se. For instance, I am not a vindictive person by nature. However, if I were married and my husband was seeing a woman on the side,
I'm vindictive.
I'm gonna become the most vindictive woman you've ever heard of.
I'll send my kid. I don't have one, but I'll find one.
I'll find one to send.
I'll find a kid.
So this idea that he didn't tell me she was vindictive, it's like, sis, you thought the woman was gonna lie back and be like, yeah,
go ahead, sleep with my husband. That's fine.
That's cool.
Yeah, let's all get together. Let's have a big old truffle. No, ma'am, that's not how it works. Get some surgery. Get the prosthetic toes if you miss your open toe shoes so much. I don't know what you want.
My advice is
and leave married men alone.
Exactly.
If a married man hits on you, tell them to leave you alone.
That's it.
That's all. You have a mouth to use it. Use your mouth to talk, not to suck.
As soon as you learn the man is married.
Facts on facts on facts. People are learning on here every day. Use your mouth to tell the man, I don't date married men. Do not use your mouth.
We have nothing. Telly has okay. Yeah, we're done. Yeah,
We're done.
Telly told y'all. So I have nothing. The next story, I'm just gonna let the pictures scroll on this. I'm actually gonna bring this a little bit closer. I'm gonna turn this here. Okay, I'm gonna actually turn it here. And I'm just gonna have the pictures scroll. And I want you all to pay attention to what is on your screen. And I'm just gonna scroll for a little bit. That is picture number 1. Here is picture number 2. We're gonna get to picture number 3. Picture number 4.
Oh my God.
And picture number 5. Garcia, if you could describe for the people on the radio who are unable to see the pictures.
They should be glad. They should be very happy to not be able to see this.
So for those that are blessed and that cannot see these photos, each photo is a person with their dog, with their mouths, like we know dogs breathe with their mouth open. So the dog is out there with his tongue. There's a lamb, there's like a goat, a baby calf. Animals with their mouths open, their tongue sticking out.
That lamb was not
and humans kissing them back with their mouths open and tongues hanging out. Basically a bunch of, and I hate to, but a bunch of white people French kissing animals.
But shouldn't this be like against the law? Like, isn't it like animal? Remember that Dutty professor and the whole dog situation in the bushes? We all remember that. Shouldn't this is like similar to that? Shouldn't this be against the law to be making out with your farm animal?
You know what? I'd much rather go back to that other weird white story with the hobby pony, hobby horse, where they were jumping.
Listen,
no animals were hurt during that whole thing.
I'm glad you brought that up, Garcia, because much like this, if you guys don't realize, there are people in the background of this
watching
this.
What is this? Like, is this some kind of contest?
This is a contest?
To do a contest of what?
That's what I want to know. Like, why are people like? Is this a judging contest? Who can make out with their farm animal the longest? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I don't understand the relevance of this.
But you see, once again, people using their mouths for the wrong things. Like, so what the heck is going on?
I don't know what this is.
I'm afraid.
This is why you don't just go around, kissing everybody, because you don't know your mouth is dead.
Oh my God.
Here's the best part. People are trying to say this is AI. I don't think so. I don't think this is AI at all.
I wish it was
AI. I remember seeing these photos close up, and I'm like, I don't think this is AI.
I wish it was.
I think this is just real photos.
It looks real. Which is very heartbreaking and severely disgusting.
Because why would someone do AI of this? Like what?
And there's no context. Like, where is this from? Like, is this somewhere in Texas? Like, hey, big shout out to Texas. Awesome state. But where is this? It could either be Texas, Alberta, during the whole thing they do out there. Calgary Stampede. Is this somewhere in England? Like Wilshire?
Wilshire. Wilshire.
Where is this?
I don't know.
That one right there is the grossest, to be honest.
It's disgusting. Yeah, I'm not for this.
This is not right.
Listen, I just AI. This happened. We had a story a couple weeks ago about a man going into the forest and
with his
he
dog.
with his dog because it was a stress relief. Like,
Oh.
and this is if this is AI, it's not unbelievable because it's happening. So we're done because I think we're over seeing this scroll. That was actually I hate seeing people sitting down and their dog comes and starts licking them in their face, much less putting your tongue with the animal's tongue. No. So this is the last one, and this is just another one I'm also going to play. And the world has gone mad. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna put this one up here.
I charged $3,000 for these, and a lot of people have been asking why. Although I think the question is a little bit disrespectful, I'll answer for people who are genuinely curious.
Okay, well, let's hear that again. And then I'm gonna pause it so you guys get it. Okay.
I charged $3,000 for these, and a lot of people have been asking why. Although I think the question is a little bit disrespectful, I'll answer for people who are genuinely curious.
The $3,000, for those on the radio she's referring to, is to put little teacups on a woman's nails. So this is teacups as art on a woman's
On her nails. On her nails.
How in the world do you wipe your ASS with those? How?
That's the $1 million question.
You have to have a bidet. You have to have a bidet.
Yeah, I hope there's
so.
There's no way you're wiping your parts.
Your butty with those. And the dry part that she paid $3,000 for that.
This woman is charging the woman who did it is the woman who, like, she's saying she charges $3,000
for that.
This on people.
For the dry part.
Someone sitting there knowing that this thing's going to last 3-4 weeks at the max. Probably not that much. Then teacups are not going to hold.
Oh, those things are falling off
She
over the weekend.
She better drink some tea out of them cups because this is not worth it. This is not worth it. Pour your little drop of tea and just take your nails, pinky up, literally pinky up, because you can drink a teacup.
I'm done. I have nothing.
Girl, here's my thing.
Gonna pop out before she gets it from the chair.
This is a part of my whole belief system, and you know, a lot of us we love fashion, and you know, sometimes you'll watch music videos and stuff, and you'll see some really cool nail art on, you know, like say people like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, where they'll have like bombastic nails, right? Yeah. But these nails are literally put on right before they make the video, like while they're getting their hair done, they're getting their nails done. Then they do the video with their cool fingers, and then the nail tech takes off the teacups, cuts the nails down to something more realistic, and then Nicki and Cardi go home to go care for their children because they need to wipe their children's bums and and wash
and take care of their house,
the dishes and all this stuff. Because they actually wash dishes. It's not always the maid or the nanny. I hate it when people that live in the real world think that, oh, I'm going to take that and translate it to my life where I work as a data analyst and I have 3 kids, 2 of them are toddlers, and I'm going to take care of them with these nails.
I would love to see how she does that. I don't even know how she's going to open a door.
They're like, oh, I'm a landscaper. You're a landscaper and you're going to...
How's she going to her bag to even take things out of her bag?
Those teacups aren't going to last the weekend. The teacups are falling off. $3,000. $3,000 is mortgage. That is rent. That is a car for people. That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. No.
For something that can fall apart in one weekend.
One day.
That
cup is not going to last. That's why I said not slipping because there's nothing. She won't get anything else out of it.
Somebody said, some of this comment is killing me. They said, I don't even pay more than $60 for my nails. These cups better talk to me like they did in Beauty and the Beast.
I love that.
Fact.
It's so
if it's
true.
not Beauty and the Beast cups, I don't want it.
I mean, I don't even get colors done on my nails.
No, I got neutral.
It's very neutral.
I don't even pay $60 for that.
Right now, this is as long as they get. And yeah, this isn't even $60.
No, I grow them out before I even go back. I'm
what?
$3,000.
$3,000 for something that is not permanent?
Woo! $3,000.
I don't understand why I would do that when my hair will never be $3,000.
No, girl. Okay. $3,000. Three.
Yeah, I say no.
1, 2, 3.
No. Not for that.
3. No. People, save your money.
Girl. Save your money. Save your coin.
Save it.
The economy, inflation.
Inflation is real.
It doesn't allow for this madness. So
don't be so influenced to go and spend your money like that.
Just so we can get a close up, I actually had to find the girl while you guys are talking. So this is a close up.
no.
She better start sipping.
Garcia said no. She just said no.
First of all, it looks ridiculous. Even if we were no.
Oh dear. I don't.
It looks ridiculous. That's the first thing. It just looks stupid. Second, like Tully said, you put your hand in your purse to get your wallet, take out your debit card, the teacups are on.
It's stupid.
They grow little legs and run off your fingers.
I'm done. Start singing the Beauty and the Beast song.
This is like this is out. Like who asked for this? Like who asked for this? Like who asked? Like somebody who asked for this?
It's ridiculous.
I really hope that.
And how long do those nails?
Shoot.
Those nails are very long.
I hope she did that for a photo shoot or something. I'm really hoping that she didn't try.
Listen, all I think
about going home
is her trying to wipe her, you know what, and basically poking herself up her booty hole, and we're done. You know what?
Her booty hole and her bonus hole.
This is a lot. We're done. So before we go though, listen, Kelly's gonna talk to y'all. I've got nothing. Kelly,
girl, wow. Well, everyone, we told you we were going to bring the foolishness, and the foolishness we brought. Thank you so much for watching here on Instagram, here on YouTube. We thank you so much. If you're on either of those platforms, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And if you're watching us right here on IG, thank you so much. Please make sure to follow us here, as we are always live every Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM, not AM, PM. And also, if you want to watch all of our award-winning content, because of the great work of Radio Region picking us up, thank you, Radio Region, you can watch us syndicate through iHeartRadio. Radio Region, watch all of our past episodes. We have a lot, so you are in for a great treat. You can go ahead and watch all of those. We got Garcia, I'm Telly, we got Queen Sheba. And until next time, everyone, remember the lessons we taught you. Ladies, discern. Do not spend $3,000 on teacups. Who's going to drink from it? Use your mouths to speak, not to suck. And yo, listen, we will see you next week.
Goodbye. Nothing. Goodbye.